caveman. It is shit hot and shiny, and remember, fee fi fo fum. Just remember, the sun shines out of my bum. I'm not sure that's a great way to start the commentary, but anyway, it is a good day. G'day to everybody on the live stream as well. So we have about 42 boat field here today across the three classes. The Group B category, which you see out on the water currently, a highly restricted class. Then we'll go to the Group A category, less restricted, but still restricted nonetheless. And then, of course, the big bangers, the unlimited methanol sucking monsters. So it is going to be huge. And at the moment, Sam Gray, in his first drive on the track, looking pretty good indeed. Sam Gray and Mike Allen there, they were looking pretty good. They just got the rotation wrong there at the end, but that is their first proper drive on a sprint boat track. Rookies here at this event and for the Mouthfresh season for 2019. Obviously, we are in 2018. We haven't clicked into New Year's yet, of course. Hope everybody got nice and full over Christmas, got some grouse presents, and that Santa was good to each and every one of you out there. We have our next boat, another rookie here, Sam Tweedy and Darcy Redstone. Sam Tweedy and Darcy Redstone there with a 1 minute 13.393. They'll be pretty happy with that. They got the rotation very well sorted out there for farmland, so great to see the newcomers to the sport lay one down. I was quite impressed earlier in that lap when Sam Tweedy was coming back towards commentary and got a little bit of a boogie on. I thought, wow, this is very brave for a rookie, but they did very, very well indeed. So looking forward to how they go throughout the course of the day. Our next boat out will be Ollie Berta and Millie Simons. These pairing from the Flounder Pounder, Industrial Manufacturing Systems and Will Signs. So Ollie Berta was his first season last season and did very, very well, and now coming back for his second season, a new navigator, second season. Ollie Berta, right, actually, Ollie Berta. This is his rookie drive. Sorry, I'm just getting my head around the start of this season. So Ollie Berta was a navigator last year. So his first drive in the Flounder Pounder. So he's certainly used to the speed as a navigator, but now it is a whole different ball game for him. Now trying to work out the transition between steering wheel, accelerator and brain cells, and believe me, that can be very, very tricky your first time out behind the wheel. So great to see Ollie out there. Millie Simons doing the navigational duties. The pair of these people in this boat are still students, have not finished high school, so great way to get youngsters into this sport, and they're looking pretty good out there at the moment. So there's Ollie Berta with a finish. We'll get back to you with a time on that one. Our junior's child, Ruben Hoxima, has left the tower, so he's the one who pushes the buttons for us, makes the computers work. I'm the one who pushes one button, that's the on and off button on the microphone. Anything more than that and I get a little bit confused. So we'll get back to you with a time on that run from Ollie Berta. This will be Chris Rasmussen and Holly Sutherland from New Plymouth. For Professionals Real Estate, Attraction, Sign and Design, Steve Hildred Motors and Max Pennington's Auto City. Qualifying round number 1 underway at the moment in the Group B category. 5 qualifying rounds here today, and then we go into our top 9, top 6, top 3. So great to see the crowd in nice and early for the jet sprinting here today, and of course the cemetery circuit on yesterday. So Speed Week in Wanganui certainly producing plenty of action, there's no doubt about that. Chris Rasmussen across the line here in a 108.826. All right, Tim and Debbie Edhouse from Ofonga. Debbie Edhouse stepped out as a navigator last year, and now she's back in again. The boat is Liquid Addiction. Third in 2016. These guys hoping for a red hot season, been around the sport now for a few years. So going out with a bit of aggression first thing in qualifying round number 1. going into the left-hander from the corporate side, heading that side of the track. Keep an eye on that one. So Tim and Debbie Edhouse, quick time of the day so far with a 101.088, so a 61.088. Shaw and Stuart White at the moment in outer limits, and that boat not really doing what it's meant to off the line. He's finally found that sweet spot in the accelerator that's providing a little bit of speed there, but certainly something not quite right with the outer limits boat. You can hear him on and off the accelerator there. Altering the way it is, whether that's mechanical or a personal issue with his foot, I'm not too sure, but what it does is change the amount of pressure coming out of the jet unit, therefore adjusting the steering. So that will be interesting to see how this vessel looks the next time out. Gone the wrong way, I think. No, you got the right way. Sorry, it's a 68.475, 108.475. My apologies. J. Eamon, the Beaver Reliever is the boat out there. They've got the retro style helmets on. The boat fitter and turner from Waikato is Carl Beaver. J. Eamon from Waikato as an administrator. These guys had a pretty good season last season, so we're looking forward to seeing they really step up to the plate. This is a jet speed hull running an L98 engine in the Group B category, qualifying round number 1. Now in here is where the washing machine sort of effect may take place. We saw Tim and Debbie Edhouse in the liquid addiction boat in there earlier, bouncing around. So this time we will see a 102.060, 62.060. Silver Nissan Bluebird, registration LNS358. Please go to your car. That's the information I've been given. I've got no other information other than it's a silver Nissan Bluebird, LNS358. Please go to your car. Bevan Schuler and Grant Gibson now. Bevan the driver, Grant the navigator, Rotokari Rodent. Shula Concrete, Transport Diesel Services and the Sign Group on board as the sponsors for the 2019 Mouthfresh New Zealand Jetsprint Championship, because Mouthfresh, the best tasting toothpaste in the world. Bevan Schuler has just gone the wrong way, went the wrong way after the hairpin, now coming back to redress that. Now, he nearly ducked in right again, but he's now back on the rotation proper. So Grant Gibson just making sure that he was doing the right thing there, and very good work there from the navigator to keep Bevan Schuler back on track. Now there is a little bit of lost confidence, and they've gone the wrong way again. So there will be a little bit of discussion in here, back into the to see if he can redress that problem. Now they are back on the rotation proper, so that has added plenty of time to the all-important time clock. And it's a right. Now it needs to be left. That's the way to do it. Bevan now developing the confidence in the latter part of this lap. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we will pick it up as the commentary and racing moves on today. Just taking it a little bit easier in this early part of it, and it was a 1:41 and some change there. Uh, 1:41.85 was the time there, 1 minute and 41 seconds, and some change. White Noise, the local Hayden Wilson, Angela Watson doing the navigational duties. Hayden was number 1 in NZ in 2015 and 3rd in 2016. Angela Watson, the boss bitch at Watson Earthworks, that's what she's told me, so that's what I'm reading out. Engine rebuilders, and Woody's Engineering. Hayden Wilson took the 2017 season off, played in 2018. We are already starting the 2019 season, so he's had that little bit of time off and had a pretty good comeback last year. Not so good in the early part of the season, but really picked it up towards the end. So in the Group B category, we'll expect to see some big things from Hayden Wilson this season. Well, I think that left-hander that Hayden Wilson went through before, that's going to throw a few boats into the fence later today once they pick up the speed. I think it's a very sharp left-hander and otherwise fairly flowing rotation. And Hayden Wilson there with a 58.753. Our next boat to face the starter will be former local here, who's now the school teacher that's moved up to New Plymouth, Kelly Manell. Cherie Patterson, the NZJSA secretary from Wanganui, is sitting in the silly seat in the navigator's chair. The boat is Girl Talk, and they were 3rd in the 2017 season, 4th last year. And let's see what the girls can do. The engine rebuilders, Tim from 0800 My Engine, put a new package of this together for this season, so we'll see how this looks. And there with a 1 minute 9 seconds, 0.401, 69.401. This boat is called Third Time Lucky Daniel Butterbean Reed. He likes to be called Butterbean. We like to call him Buttercup. Jasmine Webster doing the navigational duties from Taranaki, brand new boat. And he really wants to get the championship and under his belt. I'll tell you what, that first right-hander threw a lot of water up over the bow. So this is a brand new package. Oh, and he's thrown it up, he's thrown it out, skipped it sideways. Buttercup has not started the 2019 season well at all and parked it up on the far side of the track. So I dare say from the look of that, there's a couple of steering issues going on with that. If you have a look at the big screen, you can see right now that he's had some problems around that first right-hander. Coming into this left-hander, for mine, the steering just does not look settled at all. And he's just run wide. The boat just really knifing at the front and then oversteering to the right-hand side. So they'll certainly be having a bit of a look at that. But mind you, it is a brand new package and they started it up yesterday on a lake. So, well, there we go. That's the... that'll round out qualifying round number. No, it won't. We've got Bryce Barron still in the Group B. It's still to come. We'll take a short break and be back with racing once we effect the rescue of Buttercup. Fortitude Racing now with Bryce Barron and Caleb Barron, rookies from the Carterton area. So both farmers out here. We'll get some more information from these guys a little bit later, but rookies and carrying a little bit of speed and looking pretty good so far. Nice through the hairpin there, and they've gone the wrong way. They need to go through the hairpin and keep going up, so they're putting a little bit of extra mileage on the load that is new underneath them at the moment. So Bryce Bacon just having a little bit of trouble working it out, and as you can well imagine, Bryce Barron and Caleb Barron. So yeah, just trying to work themselves out a bit here. Oh, I thought they were going to end up pitching it over that island there in front of commentary. Always exciting to watch rookies. They still haven't got the track rotation sorted out. No, they certainly haven't got that rotation sorted out at the moment. But certainly getting a little bit of extra mileage for Fortitude Racing on board there. And that will be a DNF there for the rookies, Bryce and Caleb Barron.